Howdy, Mark Serbu, gun designer, gun nut. Got something semi-unusual here. This is actually a redo of a video that I put up, I don't know, at least 5 years ago. And it's just something that I had for years that I had downloaded when this website was active, which is between 2002 and 2000, I don't know, 10 or 11. And the company disappeared, everything disappeared. But I found this video that I'd had forever, and I said, let's just put it out there and see what's what. I'm glad I did, because along the way I got contacted by some guys who said they'd actually tried to build the semi-auto, and they were questioning me about, I don't know, trying to get some parts, barrels, whatever. I can't remember, but gosh, I wish those guys would comment again. Hey, now that it's up again, guys, you still out there? Let me know what's going on. Now, by 2001 standards, this is a pretty good website. I mean, this is cutting edge back then, and this stuff looks good. I mean, it was obviously done by a real engineer, or at least a pretty damn good draftsman. But from a pretty bad error I saw in one of the designs, it was evident to me that this person wasn't an actual gun designer. I wish I could find the drawing of what I'm talking about, but I got these images off of the Wayback Machine, but for some reason the drawings of the bolt never came through. And that's where the error was. Now, without further ado, I will play the video and comment along the way. First off, as you can see in the website, everything was trademarked. Like, he's got 4 different names that are trademarked, and Hyperdell is trademarked. Well, that's all gone, and Hyperdell is now some kind of car delivery service out of California, and has been for years. I tried to do a patent search for some of this stuff that he's claiming everything's patented, and I couldn't find anything. I did find a bunch of abandoned trademarks that had the same name, but I don't even know if it's the same stuff. I didn't do a lot of deep dive, but maybe somebody out there wants to. Am I the only one who thinks this is dumb? I mean, how much footage do you need to dedicate to loosening and tightening socket head cap screws with an Allen wrench? It's not like nobody knows how to do that. I mean, I can imagine a tiny bit for dramatic effect, but come on. A little goes a long way, buddy. Oh yeah, leave that unlocked lock on the case. I was on the edge of my seat wondering whether or not that was going to be there. Pro tip. Audiences love wind noise on videos. This rifle test stand is actually a pretty nice piece of work, but kind of way overkill in my mind. I mean, these look like aluminum blocks. They're all anodized and everything. It's like, if you're doing this yourself in your own shop, you're not going to be dedicating these kind of resources to just making a damn test stand, not for the first firing. On the other hand, if you do go through all the hassle of making this test stand, why would you have those cheesy-ass friction recoil energy measurement indicating devices? These are things that when that moves back, it's those washers with a rubber bushing in there, they stay at a certain spot. Well, one of them, the other one will come all the way back. I don't even know why you did it that way, but God, spend the extra $500 and get a linear potentiometer or an LVDT and a data acquisition system and actually get a graph of the energy. But anyway, the whole thing seems kind of weird to me. Was that a trick of the light, or does it seem like that last bolt was stripped? It kind of moved funny. Pro tip. Sure, you're hooking the gun to the barrel in there, but people really want to see your knee. Okay, cool points for the giant ratcheting barrel nut, no doubt. Let me know in the comments if you like the giant ratcheting barrel nut. Attach remote firing tether, aka string. Now, I know a little bit about 50 BMG rifles and magazines, and I'm telling you, man, there's not enough metal in that magazine. Those feed lips are just tiny. There's nothing there. This is a magazine equivalent of a 52 card pickup. You know that game they ask you to play when you're young and dumb, and you say yeah, and then they dump the whole deck of cards out in front of you. Yeah, that's what this magazine's gonna do. Dump all the rounds out after about, I don't know, 3 or 4 uses. Oh, come on. There's no way that that magazine catch is strong enough. Well, not just the catch, but the fact that the magazine is only attached at one point in the back. There's no way that would stand up to recoil over time. Well, luckily it didn't have to. Are you guys seeing the edit between every shot, most noticeable by the position of the string? I'm guessing by his conclusion at the end that he's having light primer strikes. Well, brownie points for last shot bolt hold open. Who likes that? Ah, sorry, a fly didn't land on your mag catch, so you gotta push it yourself. Alright, now I had some fun with this, you know, making fun of it, because there's some weird stuff here. Definitely some oddities, but, you know, it's no small feat. Making a semi-automatic 50 cal is no joke. Just ask me or ask the guys who work for, or ask Brandon Herrera. It's a lot of work. Hey, so if you know someone who's actually built one of these guns or at least has bought the plans, please put them in touch with me. I'd love to do a follow-up video and go a little deeper into this just because it's kind of interesting. Well, thanks, folks. I appreciate you watching as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? This is Christmas right now. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I will catch you next time.